Salty dogsy. Right. Just gonna finish putting a few things that I need doing here. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, this is okay. Well, I've got the software working. Yep, good. Okay, so boring game development stuff. I had to optimize the ray tracing settings because they were really unoptimized. So now it will be running smoother. It's not going to run as smooth as it should because I've still got all my settings turned to maximum and I've got ray tracing turned on and I'm streaming. And even though my game is optimized, it's not all the way optimized yet. Okay, because obviously new things getting added all the time. Anyway, if you are in the stream, I'm finish with a few things that I need doing here. Oh, now the stretch, you see. I was just listening to myself there, like the vain man that I am. Anyway, I've noticed this stream tends to be lagging by about 30 seconds, maybe more. So, if you find yourself in that position, I apologize. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check out, and why am I still doing stuff over there? Oh, right. God, I'm going to using all my bandwidth. My boys will be like, why can't we play video games and watch pornography? Right. Shout out to my boy Law over at Amazon Fulfillment Center tonight. Okay, so I'm going to go live, which is that button, I think. Is it that button? No. Wow. Maybe it's that one. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so what I can do is reduce the size of my screen over here for preview, because I don't think I need it. In fact, it would be useful if I didn't have that preview at all, to be honest. So there, that's much, much better. Okay, sorry, I was just adjusting my preview window. Okay, so I'm going to go straight in. And what I'm going to do while not playing the game, okay, I'm just going to play it my own way. I'm just going to go to bed. That's my first objective for today is to go to bed. Now, when everything's loading at the minute, I don't have a load screen now, it means that everything has to load in. Also, on day one, I'm not using the CPU day water, they switch have a look around. You understand? Well, it's echo like crazy anyway, so I'm not using the headset. There we go. So, after some discussion with Tabitha, the artist who made them, and my wife, and after having a jolly good old chuckle about it, these are the weather bonds. Okay, Nigel, Nathan, Nathaniel, Neil, and I can't remember the other one. They will be given some minor differences in their meshes soon, okay, and in their art. But for the minute, Nathan, Nathaniel, Neil, Neville, that's it, Neville. They've all got names in the end. They're all called weather bond, just because we thought it was hilarious. So, quite a bit of levity there. I don't even know when you'll get to find that out. It's the sad bit. Okay, so these rocks here, I'm kind of okay with them, but at the same time a little bit nary. And also, I don't know if you can see or not, but there's a lot of pop going on in my foliage. Really nice effects. So I'm going to be working on that to make it a little bit less optimised. The foliage is great, but I need to be careful of too much pop. I mean, you may be noticing LOD changes as I get near, like things like flowers and things as well. So that's all right. Also, over here, see, this is very low res. I'm going to need to come back and fix this. So these are all things that obviously I keep kind of finding and needing to add to the project, but they'll be done. Right, so this message really only applies when I'm going this way. So if I'm actually going down there, I'll see that. This one. Okay, I'm just going to pause this for a minute. There's a quick screen now. Okay, so no, that's live music. And definitely not live music, my dude. Streaming. I'm feeling this may not be. Yeah. No, that one. Won't be a minute. I'm just quickly doing something. Okay. There's more than something or something to sublet that I created with it. Okay, so got a couple of ways I can go there to eliminate. So that you may not know actually. There are a couple of ways to do this. So I think could I've increased my run speed again. I want to go and get myself my torch. Find it. Here. Okay, inside the bank. Terrible thing when that's actually like, you know, a little bit insulting when you're saying, oh, this is a bit like the inside of thing. So I want to go down there and check out how the foliage on the bottom half of the island is always very, very low detail. Before I do, just give me a moment. There we go. I didn't realise I was actually posting there. Okay. I'm not going to take the gondola. I have actually been thinking of closing the gondola back. Using the boat is the primary and only method to get across there, which is going to make it a really long trip. Also, that means I can activate the gondola again at some other time. Or save it for something else. I don't know, I'm thinking about it. The gondola is a very good system. Get down here, check out and choose it to the play, like the sea being extremely done well. Adjust as well. Okay, that's not bad. I mean, I can't get too close, so not all the photos are coming to view, but I mean, that stuff is. But yeah, I'm quite happy about that. Hello, viewer, how are you? Say hello. I will say hello to you. I'll say hello. Still saying hello to you. So got myself out of the anyway. Still need some additional detail on these rocks here, so I'll pull those in and see. Oh, so we are on a particular boat, which is fine by me. I want to check something out. Oh yeah, you saw that, I'm sure. Definitely going to have to do some modification, some of my code with that. Now, as usual, you can step over the side of the ship, or boat rather, and die. I believe it's important to note that, because obviously if you do, you're a bit of a div, but at the same time you can do it. You may notice you can't see some things at the minute. Okay, that's because of the culling volume I have enabled. Now I am going to probably kill the culling volume for this part, because there's a lot of scenery that's kind of been removed that is there. So I think if I press that, it's fine. That's good. So I need my docks. Running nice and smooth considering as well. Okay, so Remove culling volume for the middle islands. There we go, just so I know what I'm doing. Now back at this again. It's lovely and smooth, but that's mostly to do with culling, to be honest. And music, I can't remember. Oh, no music. Yeah, tough titties do this. No music. Well, now, there are things you can do on the voyage, but I'm not going to do any of them. I'm just going to sit here and drink my cuppa. Ah, yar. I mean, you know, if you did choose to take the boat voyage, it's going to be slow. But not as slow as that ship there, though. Now, there's actually two ships. This one nearer to us. That one does actually go to the island, and I don't know, I'd say about 40 minutes from now maybe it will actually dock at the island, more or less dock at the island anyway, and that's pretty cool. That the culling volume's really screwed it up, but I like it. They're just appearing. Hello. They'll vanish again in the same order as well. That was cool. I liked that. So there's the ship. Looks like it's going to try and cut in front of us, which could be extremely bad timing on my behalf. But if it does, it is going to literally break this because it'll smash me out of the boat as well. So exciting. It's going to be close. Completely incidental as well. I might have to build an event for this, so that when it cuts past you, like it does something particularly interesting. Like just sinks your ship, which is exactly what may happen if it don't go. Oh no, just a little bit faster. There she goes. At Ipsen Studios, how are you? I just saw you there in the list, saying you followed. You're probably not watching at the minute, but that's okay. Hello. Right, here's that rock. I wasn't joking when I said it's a long way. It's a real long way. But this is going to let me look out for meshes that should be changed, textures that should be changed, etc. I mean, I'm probably going to change the texture on this ship as well. It needs fixing up. This was never supposed to be like something that we looked at in any great detail whatsoever. And now it's like literally one of the key things in the first day. So this is kind of what happens. And it's only using a very, as you can see, very low detail kind of proxy. Okay, we're going past here. Toot toot. Oh, would you look at that? Strange little things that, you know. I was only testing that in the game, the deer over there. And I thought, well, you know, yeah, that's okay. And then I was going to remove it, I forgot about it. And so it's made it into the build. Oh. These cliffs had a break in them at one point which needed fixing. Now up there, okay, does that look to you like there's going to be some room for action and possible adventure? Does it? You're probably right. Okay, you're probably right. Pity the ship doesn't stop there, isn't it? I suppose you could jump over the side. Of course, the problem there is, how are you going to get to the main island afterwards? So, all these problems and theoreticals. Now, the thing is, if you're playing this video game, and that happens to you, and then you were to send me a message saying, you know, I've jumped off the edge, what happens now on this island? Did you know that there's a good possibility in the next release patch, lo and behold, there'll be something there for you to do? Because that's how interactivity between developer and, you know, community works. If it's something interesting, I'll pick up on it. And if it isn't something interesting, then, you know, it still probably has merit, and I might look at it anyway. Okay, that's going okay. So, let me see. Oh, hang on, I haven't pressed this button here. This is an important button. 1, 2. There we go. Always forget to press the important buttons. Hey. Welcome to moderating. Oh, always to know about it. So, you can probably hear the sounds of like swoosh and plop and shit. Hello, second viewer. There may be more than that, but Facebook won't tell me. So if you're on Facebook and you're like, oh, Chris is really mean and never replies to us on Facebook, it's because Facebook doesn't send any notifications into my stream saying someone has said something. Okay, so if I don't know, oh, you're going to get notified. Bugger off. I bet you were one of them bad ones. Bad actor. No. I'm not defeat people soon, it's hard to see. This island will do its magical thing because everything's going to pop into appearance for this. Fortunately, the clouds are doing a good job of covering up a lot of it. Probably need a bit more mess in the island, to be honest. Or maybe a couple of facades that drop it now. Over there. Come on, Tugger. I wasn't joking, by the way. This is a very long boat trip. It's like really long. Yeah, I think I'm only going to enable that cull volume and actually, yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. As you can see there, the aggressive cull volume has taken away the entire base of the thing there. Slowly appear now as we go past it. Oh, like magic. Culling volumes now. Definitely need to make it less aggressive. Although obviously the amount of stuff going on here does require quite a lot of optimization. I think this is too heavy. Far too heavy. I have some ideas, but I'm going to have to see first. This is not optimal. Not optimal at all. I may have made a dreadful error. For checkpoints. Bottom in.
It's getting on. Get some warm food in yourself. Sit yourself down and tuck in while I tell you some history of the place. While you were eating, perhaps let's start with the old village. She was lived in for as long as people remember was the village, going far back. As you will know if you've seen the standing stones already, and I'm sure you saw them on your way here. Well, a traditional lot they were, let's say. Quiet and very much keeping to themselves. That was until the last century, when the pleasure boats would come by, taking photos and showing the locals what they thought they were missing, with sweets and culture. Final straw. There was a big freeze came one winter. The foods ran out, and once the supply ship arrived, some 6 weeks later,
I want to get a nice photograph of these deer. That's why I'm interested. I'm not doing that thing. Yeah, I thought it was much. Day bloody 2, isn't it? Fix the pond in day 2, I didn't fix day 1. Fixing it in day 2, it means that I can, well, 1, get really badly stuck inside of it. course, part of the problem is that it's very, very steep up there. Makes it very hard to get out. Come on then. Let's say die, unless you are literally dying, in which case die. You know. Oh, don't die, you know what I mean? Come on. Oh. Angle is very, very good. Wow, crazy. Ah, there we go. These two are programmed to be skittish, which is why they are doing what they're doing. However, they will only go a certain amount of distance and then stop because their boundaries are actually set a lot smaller than it would appear. I don't want them down here, so it's a bit like herding sheep. What I've got to do is cut around the bottom of them here. See? This gives me an idea, actually. Go back to the other side of the pond. See, that's the problem with deer. They're incredibly skittish. And they're going to be around the other side of the bloody hut for a while. This gives me a chance to... have that. They really like coming down this end because they're programmed to know that they really like water. Okay? If you think that's a little bit overkill for this sort of game, it probably is, but they really do like water. So they also like eating from the bushes as well. And if there's someone around, they'll literally go over there because that's as far as they can get from somebody, in their opinion. Because they can't get over the wall. Anyway, I quite like that. It cheers me no end watching them dashing about. Maybe I should try creeping. What I'm probably going to have to do is build in a stealth mechanic just around the goddamn deer. Where is Toby? No Ingeborg here, and no Toby. God's sakes. Oh, he's down here, staring wistfully off across the ocean, looking towards America, curiously. What are you up to, Toby the deer? It's like, I don't want to be coralled. Damn it. Did I manage? Oh, I did manage. Mid-stride, no less. Now that is a very lucky shot. Look at that. Mouse cursor gone. That's really funny, actually. I like that. Drop down a bit more. And hero's journey is always left to right, I believe you'll find. There we go. Okay, so let's put some contrast in this, I suppose. So increase the exposure a little bit, fudge the contrast down a little bit. Here's the highlights. Increase the gamma just teeny weeny bit. Okay, now I'm going to add another filter to this. I like that, but it's very non-representative of what I'm doing, so I think this may have to go. Okay, nice. Let's see. Damn. I love that. That is ridiculous. I'm going to use that for something else. Okay, film booty, move HUD, sharpen plus. Stickers, tilt shift, vignette, watercolor. A depth of field on it. Can be hard to get this right, but that's right. One of them. Too much. Focus depth at about 60%. Not used it, made no difference. Love that. Okay, so camera. Game engine. High quality. Fascinating. Very little change. Okay. Got the filters. Okay, so sure, why not? I think I'll just get a normal screenshot though. Snap. Cool. And now I'm done, and you can continue running away. We'll have fun. Oh, mustn't go down in the pit. Oh. In the hole. Like a real run up to them. If you're running, you get the momentum to actually get out of things like that. And yes, this is a feature, I suppose you'd say. Photograph of these two over by my lovely house. Now this is definitely a nice picture, I think. Okay, so yeah, better. See. Well, I'm just sitting taking photographs now. I'm a feckin' stream, aren't I? That's how my life's gone. Oh. I have to add the camera mechanic into the actual game itself as well, so that people can take photographs, put them on a wall somewhere. I think I'm going to have to do that. Okay, I'm going to call it. I've got as much testing as I need done for today, and so I am going to see you all later. Until then, I hope you're all very, very well and drunk. There we go. Okay, so goodbye.